Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Golden Opportunities Coaching YouTube channel. Welcome to those of you who are new. Welcome back to those of you seasoned veterans. What we do around here, is bring about conversations of a psychological, mental health, emotional health paradigm. We do that as often as we can, usually several times per week. This is our Life Lessons series. This is Life Lessons number 203. And so Life Lessons is just a series of audios that kind of keep us accountable and show us that life can improve. Also, if you're looking for coaching, life, relationship, business, would love to be of assistance to you in any way that I can. Shoot me a message on Twitter at PO Perception. Shoot me a message on this YouTube page in the About Me section. Either way, we can get to a positive place and hopefully hook up to make life a little easier for you. The first thing is be awake. Be awake to the fact that not everything is as it seems, and the more you're willing to study, the more you're willing to grow, the more you're willing to understand that things are not as they seem, the easier it is to protect yourself from being sideswiped, sidelined, or negatively impacted. It doesn't necessarily mean that ultimately you're going to be off kilter, off balance, or anything negative if something goes wrong, but it is kind of a sign that in the end you're in a negative, potentially in a negative space, and so beginning to understand how to balance things out and the need to use your talents. Know what your talents are. Develop them as often as you can, even before you're attempting to use them for money. Understand that not everyone will be comfortable with the idea of you using your talents appropriately. Jealousy from others is something you're going to have to deal with regardless. So the more comfortable you are with dealing with it up front, meaning, hey, this person may not have my best interest at heart. This person may not have everything that matters to me going in a positive, meaningful direction. It's important to look at things in a way that gives you the chance to get where you need to be. The next thing is be hungry. Hungry for change, hungry for knowledge, hungry for a level of kind of leveling the playing field, so to speak. Hungry doesn't mean jumping over other people or treating them badly, but it does mean knowing how to kind of get to a meaningful and I guess healthy space within yourself about what to do next, where to go, how to bring things forward, where to kind of balance things out for your own benefit, and knowing that other people who are hungry will jump over you if you're not hungry enough. So kind of finding the way to find the balance between being too aggressive, too assertive, or in some way being you know, uh, downright mean or unkind to others is also an important factor here. When you begin to understand the need to do that in a meaningful way, we then can begin to understand how to be there. So, next thing is use your words carefully. So, understand that the reality of the situation is you have to be willing to engage in the process of kind of being smart, being kind, being intelligent, and knowing how to do exactly that in a way that is ultimately in a better space, and kind of getting things going in a positive directive as we move forward, getting things going in a positive directive as we using your time and using your words carefully. A lot of times the process of over-promising is a big thing, but if you understand your why appropriately, the likelihood of over-promising in that scenario is relatively small, not because it can't happen, but because at the end of the day, there is less value to overpromising when you understand why you're doing something. When you know that your words and your actions have to match in order to have maximum efficiency. When you know that who you are will also determine how people perceive you, and how you behave also affects that perception, then you'll begin to understand the value of connecting on a deeper level, and ultimately lead you in a direction that will either bring you forward or set you backwards. So hopefully this is helpful. I encourage you to keep your feet on the ground, your mind in the moment. Until next time, everybody.